Hi everybody, I'm Geraldo Rivera, and this of course is the king of pop himself, Michael Jackson. As you know, Michael's currently involved in a criminal case about which he is prohibited from speaking by the judge in the case. But because of the recent leak of damaging, supposedly secret grand jury transcripts, after a hearing on Tuesday, the 18th of January, Judge Melville has allowed Michael to respond in general terms to the allegations against him, so unfairly made public by the leak. So at the end of our interview, which will cover non-case related subjects, including a grand Jackson family musical reunion and a wonderful project to raise money for tsunami relief, Michael will be making a statement about the case currently pending against him in Judge Melville's court. How you doing, man?
How you doing?
Good to see you.
Good to see you, Geraldo.
You get to smile anymore?
Of course. Smile a lot.
Do you smile when you're in a recording studio like this one doing music?
Of course. I love music.
Is it nice to get back to the music?
Oh, it's fantastic because it's my life. That's what I do.
You know, it's wonderful seeing you with the children. That, I think, is the real Michael Jackson that has not been seeing you with your own children, one in diapers, the other two toddlers. I don't know how you manage without a nanny.
Well, I enjoy taking care of my children myself. It's fun. That's why I had them, so I could take care of them. And it's great relief for me. You know, it's pleasure. It keeps me happy and laughing, and they're wonderful, sweet, innocent children. They really are.
I saw you as kind of the arbitrator between the Nickelodeon channel and the Disney channel there. That was
Yeah, you noticed.
You get some really difficult problems to solve there.
Yes.
But you have such a kind of a normal life there. It's sweet to see.
Thank you.
But
well, they bring me that, you know.
Yeah, tell me what the children mean to you, your own children.
They mean, it's hard to put it in words because they mean everything. The way you would explain how your children make you feel. I mean, they're the world for me. I mean, I wake up and I'm ready for the day because of them. I give them breakfast, I change diapers. If they want to read, we do a lot of reading. We play hide and seek, we play blindfold, and have a wonderful time with them.
And you can create a world that at least begins to seem normal. I mean, they don't know any other world, obviously, but
I do my best, for sure.
So that is obviously a priority to you.
Yes, of course. I want to be the best father in the world, of course.
Do they know who you are or what you mean to people?
Yes, they do. They've been on tours with me and in limousines and among a sea of fans.
Do they like it?
They find it exciting. They do. They want to get on stage. They bug me to go on stage with me. So pretty soon I'm going to take them on with me and let the world see them for the first time.
They don't say, Daddy, I want to go home and watch Nickelodeon?
Probably.
They do that too?
Yes.
So how do you feel being here in a recording studio again, focusing on the music again? Is it a relief in a sense?
It's a great relief because it's what I do, and it makes me feel like I'm totally at home. I'm into my own. This is what I'm here for, and any of the arts like that could be film, music, you know, any type of art. I love it.
So when you're being the quote-unquote king of pop, that's when you're most comfortable?
I don't know.
Or is it the creative process?
The creative process, yes. I love creating. I love it. I'm obsessed with creating. I love it.
I saw you and Randy, the way you guys react. It's very reminiscent of the way my brothers and I are together.
Yeah.
Who's top dog?
Randy.
Yeah. That's not what I saw. But you trust your family.
Of course.
And that's,
you have to.
Is it blood thicker than water thing? What is it?
Yeah, and family is everything to us. I mean, it's love. It's what we were taught, and values, and we're friends at the end of the day, which is important. Other than what the public or press people say, we're friends. We love each other very much.
So is the family still closely knit despite all the kind of tabloid stuff over the years?
That's sensationalism.
How do you deal with that?
How do I deal with sensationalism?
Yeah, how do you deal with everything in your life being magnified, exaggerated?
It's not true.
Almost to a grotesque
It's like looking at a fictitious movie because it's fiction. It's like watching science fiction. It's not true. And I know myself. And it's sad when other people have to read those things and they believe it. But
do you feel like holding a press conference every week and saying, well, this is the rumor du jour? That's not true.
No, because I know eventually the truth will prevail. And I'm about truth, you know?
I've researched it, and I can't find anyone who's been more frivolously sued than you for the most outrageous reasons. One of your attorneys told me that a woman called Billie Jean Jackson called and said, stop accepting any paychecks, Mr. Attorney. I'm the wife, and I'm Billie Jean, taking it obviously from your hit song.
Yes.
I mean, how do you? First of all, does it affect you? The rumors.
Does it affect me?
Yeah.
Yes, but I become immune in a way too. I'm very strong. I have rhinoceros skin, and but at the same time, I'm human. You know, so anything can hurt like that. You know, but I'm very strong. And I just don't like people hearing about such false information.
For instance, did you father quadruplets last year?
There was a crazy rumor that. No.
Then they became twins, I know. I don't know what happened to the other two. Maybe they were abducted by aliens.
Yeah, I heard about that story. No, I don't have any twins. And they said I'm hiding them or something. No, it's another made-up rumor.
So it's completely false.
Yeah, I think the bigger the star, the bigger the target. I'm not trying to say I'm the super-duper star. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, you know, the fact that people come at celebrity. We're targets. And... But truth always prevails, and I believe in that. I believe in God, you know?
Does that faith sustain you?
Of course it does.
How about friendship?
What about friendship?
Do you rely on friends? Have people stayed with you through thick and thin? Who are your best friends?
My children and my family, my brothers and my sisters, and yeah, most people have. Most people have.
Do you want to mention the names of the True Blue?
The faithful, you would know them, so it's...
Elizabeth Taylor?
Well, she's very loyal. I see Elizabeth all the time, and she's my dear friend. I was just at her house. We have wonderful talks on the phone at night, several times a week sometime.
So how long have you two been friends?
I've known Elizabeth closely since I was 16, yeah.
And you've been making music since you were 5?
Yes.
So you're in your 5th decade. That's 41 years of making music.
Yes.
You ever get sick of it?
No. No, not at all. I never get enough of it.
Really?
Really.
Do you ever get sick of Randy?
Never.
He's here,
never.
Liz, Joe. That's right.
No, never. He's wonderful. He's been very supportive and amazingly brilliant, really.
They're all different. Your whole family is
Every
crazy,
brother
eccentric,
and sister is
like my family.
completely different. Like any family, you know, you have all the different elements, and everybody's different. That's what makes it a family.
When you have such intense scrutiny, how do you live any kind of normal life? How do you, you know, have any fun outside of your own property?
I don't. I go off property sometime, but not all the time. I create my world behind the gates, you know, because I can't go to the local movie theater down the street or the local park down the street or go pick up ice cream at the market, at the corner store. So you want to create that world behind the gates, and that's what I try and do. And it's not just... for me, if I could share with my family or friends or whoever I do. You know?
And that necessity for some privacy drives all these crazy rumors and speculations. So it's a difficult balancing act that you have to endure.
Yes, yes. It's part of what comes with celebrity. You know?
But you're not complaining, are you? I
No.
don't. I try to, you know, rub it off. Not that I don't know what I'm the king of. King of getting shot at, maybe.
No. King of journalism.
So what is it about children in distress? You mentioned the tsunami relief effort.
Yes.
What is it? Is it your own fatherhood that motivates that?
Caring and reading the Bible, learning about God, Jesus, love. Jesus said, bring on the children, imitate children, you know, be like little children, and to take care of others, to take care of old people. And we were raised with those values. Those are very important values, and my family and I. We were raised with those values, and they continue strong in us today.
What do you think about the way the nation's faith is? It seems to be solidifying, actually, ironically, more than the other way around. Or maybe the country is dividing between the faithful and those who are more skeptical. But what do you think about the state of the nation?
In what way?
In terms of faith, yeah. Faith, belief, community.
For themselves or?
Both. Did you pay attention to this last election, for instance?
I don't follow politics, really.
So you're not a Republican or a Democrat?
No.
What do you think of Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I really like him as an actor. Act in his motion pictures.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, the Terminator. All right.
I love his movies.
What about movies for yourself, again?
I love film.
We'd love to. You had The Wiz and some of the others, but we haven't seen you on the big screen in a while.
It's because I'll be directing myself. I love directing. I love creativity. And I think when an artist steps forward with a production of some type, if he can express himself the way he see it should be done, I mean, I feel it and I see it. I'm visionary. So if I can give that, I do. And that's what I love to do with music, with film, with dance, with I love the arts.
And do you think art has a role in real life? And I'm specifically referring to this record and tsunami relief.
Yes.
Draw the connection. How will it, first of all, what motivated you to do this? And then we'll talk about what impact you expect it to have.
What motivated me to do the song?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I tell you what, better yet. You're doing this song for tsunami relief. Tell us the moment you recognized that this disaster was so extraordinary.
I saw it the day after, I think it was, yeah, after Christmas. And as the numbers kept building and escalating, it just became phenomenal. And not even I could believe that it was true. I was amazed. I said, I felt I should do something. That's what God gave us talent for, to give and to help people and to give back. And so my brothers and I decided to put a song together and
Would you pick up the phone and say, "Hey, bros"?
Yeah,
let's
Randy
get together
and myself, again?
Yeah. Is it really like that? What'd you say?
Yeah, we just say, "Hey, we want to do something in the studio for the tsunami victims, and let's get together." And they'll say, "Great, let's do it."